Welcome back to Awakes Network. Femi Gbajamilia, of the leader of the House of Representatives, have released a bombshell over the exclusion of the Southeast from the now suspended $22.7 billion loan by Buhari. Now, before we go over to the details of this news, if this is your first time visiting my channel, kindly hit on the red subscription button and don't forget to turn on your notification icon so you'll be informed whenever I will make new video upload. Now over to the details of the news. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajamilia, has revealed that the House suspended the consideration of the loan request of $22.7 billion requested by President Muhammadu Buhari because of the agitation by the Southeast. The Speaker revealed this while speaking with leaders of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, from Southeast and Southwest, who paid him a courtesy visit. The report was listed on the order paper on two different occasions but was suspended by the House. Last week, the Southeast Elite wrote a petition to the House requesting rejection of the loan as the group claimed that the region has been marginalized. The Senate already approved the request for the loan. Bishop Sunday Onuoha, who spoke on behalf of the group, asked the Speaker to abandon the loan request entirely. The Speaker, in his response, said that you said there is no need for the loan at this time, but that itself is debatable. If government believes that there is need for the loan, I think we should support that because they know, as they are the ones that see what is needed and what is not needed. What I think for me is more important is the equity of the law and whether or not we are able to distribute these things fairly, considering the very nature of the structure of our country. I know there has been a lot of agitation about Southeast not benefiting from the loan. It is one of the reasons we haven't considered the loan in the House. I've discussed with the financial minister and the DG budget. It's a matter that we are looking at seriously. I'm hoping that there will be some kind of amicable resolution so that everyone will be carried along. Equity suggests that all zones must be carried along. That is the words of Femi Gbajamilia, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, saying that the loan were being put in suspension because of the non-inclusion of the Southeast in the spending of the money. I think that is very bad to the person of President Muhammadu Buhari, that have been accused severally of nepotism and deliberately marginalizing the Southeast people. You remember when the loan was first discussed in the Senate, the Senate leader, the Senate minority leader in the person of Eyinaya Abaribe, spoke up to ask why there was no money, as in why was not the spending of the money was not attached to the loan that was being requested. But he was stopped by the Senate president in the person of Lawan, who shut him down. And later they went behind closed door and approved this loan without including the Southeast in the spending of this money. And this is not the first time the Southeast have been excluded from such a loan. Remember the $500 million loan that they collected from China for the construction of railway in Nigeria. The railway nowhere in the Southeast was included. All zones benefited from that railway track except the Southeast zone. And up to now, nobody is talking about that. All what they keep deceiving the people is that is the second Niger bridge, which is never ever going to be completed. That is very bad to Mr. President for you going to seek a loan that will be paid by all Nigerians and you deliberately excluding the Southeast is against all moral justification. I don't see any reason why the Southeast should not benefit. And they have been clamoring and shouting that the Southeast will have been excluded from this loan that was hurriedly approved by the Senate. And now I thank God for the person of Femi Gbajamila that have acted consciously by suspending this loan first until everything have been checked and balanced have been done, which is very bad. And I feel so pity for those people in the Southeast. I think their leaders are to be blamed because the governors of the Southeast, they have not really done much to help their people. Even those representing the Southeast in the different chambers of the House, in the House of Representatives and in the House of the Senate, they have not done so much. Apart from the Senate minority leader in the person of Abaribe, that stood up to speak against this injustice that has been melted on the Southeast. No other person have come out to say. The governors forum that are supposed to be acting on behalf of the people are just there paying lip service to these things and trying to be loyal and be humble to Mr. Buhari that is taking advantage of them, that is taking them for a ride. That is very, very, very bad. And I wonder why people are agitated that there shall be peace in Nigeria. No wonder the Afenifere came out yesterday that separation of Nigeria is inevitable because of the lack of injustice, the lack of true federalism. And everybody is clamoring that everybody is calling for restructuring so that everybody will know where he or she belongs. Instead of all these things that they are doing, marginalizing some persons. And some people have spoken against this. The Nigerians are not happy. I will take some of their comments. And someone said, it's time the Easterner have a rethink on what Nnamdi Kanu is telling us. I'm beginning to believe that these Hausa Fulanis don't even have anything like Igbo in their mind. I believe that is a Southeasterner speaking his mind. Other comments say, where is the one Nigeria our leaders have been preaching? Is a question. I think the leaders are in better position to answer that. Other comments say, who could have planned such a thing as to include Southeast? It was not even a mistake. That it wasn't even a mistake. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. Too bad. Other comments say, they can borrow. Southeast is Biafra and no going back. It is only in zoo that borrow of this magnitude can go on. It's not about Southeast in Nigeria being a zoo or Southeast being a Biafra. When the payment of that money comes, the whole zone is going to pay the money. So if they are spending the money, it should be spent on the whole zone, just as we have 6 geopolitical zones. Another comment said, Buhari hates Igbos with passion and it shall never be well with him and his family. This one is swearing for the president. It shall never be well with him. I don't think that is a good one, but they have been pushed to the wall. Another person says Southeastern will also be the only state that will be immune to coronavirus. God hates injustice and oppression of his people. Amen. Oh. So that is it. You can also share your thoughts and what you think concerning this matter and what Buhari is doing, if he's right or wrong. I'll see you in the comment section. Keep keeping informed with our works.